All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for coming here tonight, man. This has just been amazing. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Oh, man. Oh, thank you. No. So you guys, just before I leave, I want to give you a little talk here. So 4 years ago, I gave up everything in my life for this. My house, my job, the respect of my family. But what it was is I approached 30, I started questioning what I really wanted to do with my life. So I started going to therapy, I quit drinking, and then 6 months later, I quit my job, I sold my house and everything I own, and I bought an RV for me and my dog Finley to tour the country doing stand-up comedy. Yeah. Which is pretty funny, you guys, because here's the thing. So I got sober, and then I became homeless and unemployed. like doing this whole thing backwards, you know? And then I created a vlog, and I called it an experiment called Life. And I chose that name because I think life's an experiment, and the solution we're looking for is our happiness. Yeah, right? Now people so what you can do is you can go online, you can see from the moment I quit my job, you can watch me move into the van, tour all over, go through COVID, all of that. Now people always ask me, they go, dude, was it worth it? And I will tell you guys right now, chasing a dream is the funnest thing in the world, dude. You guys, I'm sober now for the most part. And I spend every day I'm high on MDMA. Dude, it's crazy, dude. I can't sit still, I can't sleep, and I love everybody, man. It's crazy. I'm just calling people up, and I'm just like, man, I miss you. I love you. And they're like, oh, that's great. This is Domino's. You want to order something, or? Now, people also ask me about the money, you know. They go well, what kind of money can you make doing comedy? And I always tell people, if I was doing this for money, I would have stayed at my old job. Now I'm doing it for something much bigger than that. And that's my passion and legacy. So, yeah. Yeah, one life. So in Mexico, they have a thing called the Day of the Dead. And what they actually believe is that you die twice. So they say once is when you leave this planet, and the second time is the last time someone mentions your name. So people like Shakespeare still live on through the art that they've created. And that's what I'm hoping to do. I hope one day I create something that allows my name to live on long after I'm gone. We love you. Oh, come on. I mean, you guys, people still do mention Hitler all the time, so different ways we can do this, you know? Now, people always say to me, they go, dude, you're so brave. That's so brave of you to quit your job, you know, and do the thing. You're so brave. And now I don't think brave is the right word, you know? I think it's just as I got older, I started to care less, you know? Yeah. About living, right? Because you realize that today is the same as yesterday, which is the same as the day before. You're going to go to some job you're sick and tired of going to make money to pay bills you're sick and tired of paying. It's just lather, rinse, repeat. Who knew the directions on shampoo were actually for life? But the real thing that scared me wasn't quitting my job, but it was staying at it. Because I didn't want to look back on my life in 30 years and wonder if I'd spent my life doing the wrong thing. Because I think the worst thing you can do with your life is spend it doing the wrong thing. Now, I would never try to tell you what the right thing is. It's different for everybody, you know? Some people, they like working in heavy industry. Some people like arts. I mean, some people like kissing their cousins, you know? And I'm not judging what they're doing over there in Newfoundland. That's totally fine, right? As long as your joy doesn't come from someone else's suffering, who gives a shit? So what my goal is, you guys, is I tour around the country doing comedy. I hope that I can inspire people to follow their hearts instead of their bank accounts. However, I did call this thing an experiment for a reason, and experiments fail all the time. So I could just inspire people to stay at their job, you know? They're like, you see that guy over there with the house on wheels? That's why it's okay to have dreams. Just as long as you don't believe in them too much. But the only way this thing fails, you guys, is if I give up and I put a time limit on it, you know? And I always say this, I always say that I'd rather go down on a sinking ship than spend my life on one that never left the docks. Yeah. Oh. Now, obviously, I'm not on a ship, I'm in a van. What's the ship, the van, the whole thing, it's a metaphor. It's just a metaphor for the vehicle, for the thing that's gonna take you from your current life to your dream life. So as I leave tonight, if I'd say to you guys, if there's anything that you've ever thought of doing, or any dream you've ever thought of going after, my final words to you would just be just get in the van. You guys, my name's Alex Mackenzie. You have been an absolute night. This has been the best night of my life. I love you, Prince George.